Why do mistakes over and over again?
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not my blade. I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's, his senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago, and he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the Shrine Maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. all we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! Let's...
How did you catch up with me so quickly? Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day, long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai? Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same swordmaster, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. The first thing I asked him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best swordmaster, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business.
Because until he arrived, of all the disciples, Domon's arrival later. After that I went, so I decided to, so you see. Okay, you've heard my story.
Seems like still...
You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just
lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yae has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yae? Is that the same Lady Yae that I think?
The Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yae is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yae can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yae?
That won't be necessary. I must leave now.
Who'd have thought Lady Yae herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that...
No, that's not what I meant. I just mean, given that you've traveled all this way...
Sure! Who knows?
A stroke of good luck, and a very welcome one.
Enough!
Are you here to play with me? Let me amuse myself.
The victor is declared.
The insolent shall be punished. Where are you? Where are you? That really hurt!
Now I got stomach cramps.
Let me try my blade. Taste my blade.
Do you think that's Lady Yai? Oh, no wonder Junior is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art. Mind freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the Swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my father.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, you're here for a...
You're right to assume. It's been so long now. I don't think most of the people... Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you but that is no reason to...
But what if one day I put everything I have? If there's a chance they'll end up like...
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, I can't know whether I want to keep going until the day...
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see? Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me. So, just as you are not in the same position that I was.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for I no longer have the but as your sensei, this is my promise.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure, but well, don't...
So even though his ambition was taken away...
Traveler, a moment, please.
So, the wind that blows from afar. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child.
Ooh, Lady Yae seems to have taken a real interest. She seems super...
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Oh, I don't like the rain. Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah, Oh, wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant?
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be...
Think back to the matter at hand. Thunders roar, but I believe that surely you... It seems that perhaps now you can... You will? Really? Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my...
See? I told you she wouldn't Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more... confidential...
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. Such privileges...
Oh!
Once the number of...
Makes sense.
In any case... The Almighty, she inspires... It was her almost...
The issue is this. After all, because of this,
How can they be
nevertheless,
resistant?
yes, to say a little more, but I do wonder. Of course, they invariably. It almost makes.
Ooh, Paimon!
Oh,
Have you got a plan yet?
to be honest, we do not.
What?
Please.
So,
Well, for the moment. For example,
you're telling Paimon?
don't underestimate the talents of the crowd. The problem we are facing.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, by no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There...
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again. Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time. You'd best save yourself the trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold, can we? Psst! Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way. What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help? Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment. Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble. Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision!
Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right. Here, take it.
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya. Sorry about that.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Great to meet ya.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her fireworks, summer on Narukami Island just wouldn't be the same.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it. Ugh.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master Masakatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! I've been thinking about breaking him out too recently. But if I just marched straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato in a whole heap of trouble. So, what about if I join you instead?
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you.
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source.
Not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu. We're on our way.
Naganohara's fireworks are the best in Inazuma. Okay.
Just what will we come across this time? Here, let me help you.
Now that we're inside, this place is a whole lot creepier than Paimon imagined.
Come on, this way. As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance. I certainly wouldn't... We should... Yes,
I must withdraw.
Talk about a big door! Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magakama in order to open it.
what you've got!
Come a little closer.
Don't hold back!
Try not to enjoy this too much. Don't be such a brute. Yep.
I must...
Nice and spicy.
I dare you! Clear cut! I've been bested. Battle formation!
Goba, get them! This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Teach me a lesson. Get them! Watch your step!
Be gone!
Allow me. Strike first! Don't hold back! Watch your step!
Get them!
Allow me. Strike first! I need to train harder.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Brace yourselves.
Prepare to be blown away!
Don't hold back. Show me what you've got. I dare you. Show me what you've got. Show me what you've got. I need to open.
Nice and spicy.
Must be
Did you really think?
Oh no! If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Yoimiya, when did you get back here?
I can't bear to watch.
Hey, you there!
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Huh? That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the...
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are...
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master Mas.
Yoimiya, are you...
Who is that? Quick, go and
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. Don't worry, I've got us covered.
Huh? Was that an
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were...
Fireworks aren't just... I was... Well, fireworks are my craft.
Look, the coast is clear.
Master Masakatsu,
come on! We've got...
Yes. He's in serious but remember, once he's recovered...
well...
We're finally out of that creepy place.
Yes. Finally, I've made it out of there.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel?
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were right. It seems as... How about we go tell...
I see. So Kujo Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her.
Unlikely. Don't forget, in her eyes, if our true...
True. We are now... You're turning... There's no need. Things seem to have yes, and the number of...
A ceremony, you say?
I don't know.
Being in a Toma.
I'd say, funny and...
A hot pot cake?
Simply put, then we take it in turn. Anyone who guesses... Don't you think it sounds like...
You really do it well. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Let's see what we've got. Nice! Paimon never thought...
Yeah, you can say that.
I'm afraid it's your own fault for adding all those strange ingredients to... Even with a
But weren't you boiling cake?
I must have
Uh-oh.
You know, Toma...
Perhaps I think my luck is... So without further ado...
Oh, bro...
Yes. And with the extra time...
Let's all take some downtime I'll tidy things up.
There's gonna be a...
Sure, why not?
Bye, Toma! Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon! Hold on!
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, but you ought not...
Individual
Correct. This may seem a little sudden. A few days ago, she wrote about...
Probably your mom's best buddy.
Never. So, according to the note...
Paimon thinks it's something...
That's what I thought.
So what do you want? Do you need us to find...
No. Please keep everything... The proper course of action would be to... Exactly.
You can count on...
Wonderful.
Oh, we don't mind.
Thank you kindly.
All right, sounds...
This must be...
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of...
No! What made you think that? Each season brings it so... Oh,
so you weren't...
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look.
Oh! Greeting...
Oh!
Let me see... Oh, it's a Miss Kamisato.
Please, if...
I'm honored that based on the design, as you, well, in all honesty, but of course...
So you're saying...
If even Ogura...
You could try the only thing is...
So even just... Wait! The international...
Thank you ever so much. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other...
Why is she being so...
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss. Honestly, I'm just as excited...
That traveler, Paimon? Let's... This is it. The International Trade Association.
Okay then, we need to talk to Kurisu, right? Huh, doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around.
clothes are made. It's not like I'll get any customers.
Look! Look! There he is!
Ah. Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh!
Better than you, it...
And if it isn't the Traveler, thanks again for your help.
That's great!
Well, it's embarrassing.
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of... We imported a bit recently.
Well, I also...
Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much... Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after all.
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
Of course, I would never... Wait, what?
Huh?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, I do so not... That aside, given your position and...
We will. But, what if someone else...
Very humorous. Let's not forget... Whoa. Mr. Kurisu.
Thank you so much.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime.
All right.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must be dreaming.
Why you?
Why wouldn't I? You trade association. Face it. This is...
You are despicable.
Hey!
Business.
Pay up.
Wait, Mr. Kurisu.
But...
I trust you remember...
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well.
Let's get down to
Take
business.
Flight. Unthinkable!
My
Surrender
blade.
and be gentle.
Finally, Finally, No. What a day to my hammer. Lucky day. Boom!
So rude! Unthinkable!
Replace my hammer.
I will not stand for this! Whirling snow!
Fairy.
Unthinkable! No, please,
Miss Kamisato!
Don't worry. The vagrants left.
Thank you.
You'd best do...
6, 8.
Great! Now we can...
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the silk here?
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were... Paimon thinks we're pretty.
I honestly can't think. Please, say no more.
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, it's free of...
No. That merchants already have enough challenge. There is nothing to feel distressed about.
Thank you, I'm...
Very well.
See you then!
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
But how...
Perhaps. I admit that it did feel... I guess that deep down... sorry, I'm getting... Right.
Okay.
Welcome back. So,
Yes, they did. Here.
excellent news. I just...
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing... Traveler, on the subject, it's just... I wasn't Oh? Are you sure? Is that impressive?
More like... But Paimon would still love... Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. I can certainly find some... Well, if you're sure... As you wish. Something else I've been wondering is... How do people in other nations dress?
They sure do. Each nation has its own unique style. Traditional, fancy schmancy, casual, all very different, but each style is suited to its region.
The study of clothing is a profound discipline, and I still have much to learn. When clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality, even an extension of one's body, that is quite a wonderful thing. So I am not against dressing up. Far from it.
Paimon agrees. You couldn't...
Paimon.
Wow! Paimon just got a compliment.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I...
Yes, please.
Understood.
Oh, here you go. Is it possible...
Well, luckily, we don't... Until then...
Good idea!
There will be no loose ends while you're in my... For our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Food? Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
I picked the... I thought that the relaxed... Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon kill... Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those street-side places. Looks cute and cozy.
Welcome! Oh, Miss Kiminami. How do you do?
Ah, Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was for... well, right now.
I believe we'll be sticking to the...
Excellent. No traveler. Tiny customer.
Go ahead and take a seat. I just have a few...
She sure left in a hurry.
So you two are... Over the years we've been at Miss Kamisato and her table bookings...
The first time...
Sure does. And I'm probably...
How is that
That's what I used to think. Nobody in the neighborhood. But that's just it. So you see... we don't speak all that. So it makes me really... Anyway, consider it a favor.
Huh? That sounded like I...
I'm so sorry, Trap. Could you join me over there for a minute? I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden.
Oh, so...
As you can see, actually, this whole
Right!
Actually, my mother mentioned, so I thought...
A dish from overseas. If so, then we've got lots...
That's what I was thinking. Can I leave you to finish this Great. But...
Oh, Paimon knows! Pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of...
That does sound... Is the pizza ready?
than Sangha. I'm just a helper.
Welcome to Bonton Sangha Detective Agency. What will you have inside?
Sure, would it be more interesting for the protagonist of the story?
If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.